Hello. So, I heard you want to learn how to crochet. Welcome to my channel. Welcome and welcome back or whatever. Ignore the drama that I already have going on. I always have a lot going on. It's just typical day in the life. Anyways, so what I have here is 2 skeins of yarn. So I want to show you how to read it, or not how to read it. Obviously, you know how to read. So every skein of yarn is gonna come with a pattern on it, right? So it's gonna have a barcode on it, and it's gonna tell you the colors on it and everything. Well, this little part right here tells you what weight it is, which you can see it's medium 4. It's gonna tell you which yarn hook to use, or which hook to use, which crochet hook to use. And for this particular pattern, if you decided to do a granny square, you would do 10 by 10 centimeters. Or it'll make, with this yarn needle hook, you can make, I don't know what I want to say. Anyways, you can make a 10 by 10 centimeter granny square. Also, it's supposed to be 4 inches by 4 inches, but and also the SC is for single crochet. So if you're reading a pattern, SC is gonna be single crochet. I don't know anything about this because this is knitting and I don't knit just yet. But yeah, so what I like to do is what I like to do is see what the, hey, my needle, excuse me, my needle was in my cover, sorry. What I like to do is see what the pattern calls for. Most of my patterns come off of YouTube. Obviously, I'm watching YouTube right now. I'm looking at other creators. And so basically, this is your crochet hook. Most patterns that I've followed would use a 5mm hook, and how you can see that information is right here on, if it'll focus. It's not wanting to focus. It did focus for me earlier. I guess not, but I don't know if you can tell, but it'll say H. Some people call it by like the H hook or I or K. Some people will say it's a 5mm hook or whatever. It's just whatever they decide to throw out there. But so I'm gonna try to shoot this. I don't have a stand just yet to like kind of help with me making this video, and I'm trying to do it all in one take with mistakes, errors, and me saying a lot because I have brain fogs. So the basics of it is you have a slip knot, which I will show you how to do a slip knot. So here's your yarn, and you're gonna make a ribbon with it like this. You're gonna take your needle, go into this hole right here. Make sure you pinch right here on your yarn. And make sure that it's crossed. I just like mine a little tighter. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying, friend. I'm trying. All right, so how you hold your hand, your left hand or your non-crocheting hand, is important for tension. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you hold it loose, I would advise you starting out, you hold it loose. But what I like to do is ignore my mess in my house. What I like to do is take the yarn and go under my pointer finger. Oh, God. Let me show you again. Okay. So what I do is, I'm being complicated for no reason. All right. So what I do is I take my pointer finger and make sure that yarn is going over my hand like so. So I'll show you again. So here's my hand. All I do is take my finger, my pointer finger, and go underneath the working yarn and do like that. So all it is take your hand, stick your finger, one of your fingers through, and turn your wrist. So what we do is, with your yarn still being ribbonized, come on, or twist it like so. Pinch it. You're gonna yarn over, pinch this piece right here and pull through. Yarn over, yarn over. Damn. You can't see. Okay. So I got this still pinched, right? So what you do is you'll take this, your crochet hook, yarn over, and pull through, and pull this part, and that's your slip knot. Now, let me do that again. So ribbonize it. So it's like so. Stick your hook in, pinch it with your right hand, yarn over, pinch your ribbonized yarn, pull through, yarn over, yarn over, and pull through, and pull the tail. And that's your slip stitch. Now, a single crochet, let me get right. I tried to use a yarn color that I had that I know you could see. Use my feet. To kind of hold my phone real quick. Okay. So this is my right hand and this is my left. So what I do, like I showed you before, is take my left hand, use this yarn, take my finger, go through this yarn and pull and turn my wrist, right? You want to get in the habit of using your sticking your pointer finger out. So kind of like SpongeBob, when in doubt, pinky out, but instead your pointer finger. Anyways, so those of you who gets it will get it. All right, so a single crochet is simply yarning over and pulling through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over. Okay. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, pull through. And because my tension is not really the tightest, your loops are going to be loose. So how you would count those loops is by counting the loops. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm explaining it right. Anyways, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's single crocheting or a chain. This is a chain. So if your pattern starts off with 60 chains, you're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 60 times. Okay. All right. So I'm going to make it a little bit more complicated. You got this, friend. All right. You got this. All right. So whenever we're doing a pattern and they tell you to skip a loop, one loop from the hook, they're talking about this one right here. I don't know if you can see that. This one right here. Damn. Fruit pies. Anyways, so if you have to skip 2, you would just count it out, 1, 2, and go into this one. So what I'm going to do is skip 2, 1, 2. I'm going to go into this third loop right here. And sometimes you can go in this loop right here in the front, or a lot of times they'll say go in this here back loop. So you do, whenever you do chain, you have a front loop, you have this little pattern right here, and then you have little loops on the back side. Normally whenever you would crochet in the back loops is whenever you're trying to create like a ribbed pattern. So or you're trying to do like a headband or something like that, which is fine, which is cool. So I said I was going to skip 2, 1, 2. I'm going to yarn over, and if I'm wanting to do a half double crochet, you're going to yarn over, go into this back loop here. Try to make sure you get through the whole piece of yarn right here. You're going to come and pull, yarn over, and this sets you up for a half double crochet. With a half double crochet, you are going to pull this last loop right here that's close to your hook all the way through, and it creates a beautiful stack like that. If you want to half double, that was a half double crochet. If you want to double crochet, you are going to yarn over, go into this back loop since we started the back loop, go in, yarn over, pull out, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that was a double crochet. I'll show you again. So yarn over, insert your hook into the back loops, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And that's a half double crochet. A single crochet is yarn over, go into your loop, yarn over, pull out, hold on. A single crochet is this last loop, right? This loop right here. You go in, yarn over, pull out, yarn over. That's it. So I'll show you again. I'm just gonna chain two. I'm not making anything, so it's gonna look a little wonky. I'm gonna chain two, turn my work. I'm gonna start off with a double crochet. You can either, whenever you turn your work and everything, you can go into both of these loops by inserting your hook right here into this hole right here by my thumb, or you can go on the top right here into the back loop or the front loop. It just depends on the pattern. So for this one, I'm gonna skip this first loop and go into the second loop. So we have the loop from the chain, we yarned over, we're going into this little loop right here, into both loops. See? We are going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, two, and then yarn over, pull through two more. That was a double crochet. For a single crochet, I'll show you again. You're gonna go into your loop, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Kind of sort of look like a heart almost. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you have a triple, normally that triple will start off with a slip knot. I don't like magic circles. Magic circles are a thing, but I don't like them. I try to avoid them at all costs because it's so confusing. But it's not that I can't do it. I just prefer not to. So this is my slip knot. I'm going to chain a few, 3. Normally with a triple, you need at least 3 chains. So I'll make it 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'm going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, go into the 4th loop, yarn over, go into that loop in the front. It really doesn't matter. It just depends on what the pattern calls for. So yarn over, go into this loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and I messed up. Hold on. Do I even know how to? I'll just yarned over twice. So go into this loop, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2 more. And that's a triple. That's a triple. that's it. That's all I know. I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section. I don't mind going over anything else. Right now, I'm currently working on another headband that I made. This one I made last night, but I'm working on this one and another project for an order that was placed last week. I have to finish that. So, but yeah. See you in my next video. Bye.